Okay, let's talk about the future of how we all shop. Because, e-commerce isn't just about clicking a buy button on some website anymore. Not at all. It's become this full-blown tech race for our attention and our wallets. So, what's 2025 really got in store for us? Let's dive in.
First things first, let's get a sense of the scale we're talking about. This is exactly why that tech race matters so much. In 2024, the global e-commerce market rocketed to an incredible $6.3 trillion. I mean, with that much money on the table, the competition isn't just fierce. It's actually forcing this huge wave of innovation that's changing how every single one of us shops.
And that right there is why we're seeing everything speed up like this. To stay in the game, merchants really have no choice but to jump into this tech race. Our expectations as customers are changing faster than ever. And you know what? The only way for them to keep up is to innovate. So, to make sense of all this, we've broken down the top 10 trends into 4 big themes. First, we're going to look at the intelligent experiences being built with AI and AR. Then, we'll see how shopping is literally moving into our social feeds. After that, we'll explore why customer values are suddenly front and center. And finally, we'll see how the whole checkout process is becoming totally seamless. All right, let's kick things off with our first theme, building intelligent experiences. This is all about the really foundational tech. We're talking artificial intelligence and augmented reality that's making your online shopping smarter, way more personal, and a whole lot more intuitive. So, our first trend, it's the big one, artificial intelligence. In e-commerce, AI is not just some buzzword anymore. It is the powerhouse engine humming away in the background, personalizing everything from the ads you happen to see to the product descriptions you're reading. Now check this out. What's really wild about these numbers is just the sheer speed of adoption. The market for AI in retail pretty much tripled in the last 4 years, and it's on track to triple again by 2028. This isn't just a trend, it's a massive, fundamental shift in how retail works. So what is AI actually doing? Well, this breaks it down perfectly. It's got 4 main jobs in e-commerce. First, it automates all those tedious tasks, like writing marketing emails. Second, it personalizes your shopping journey from start to finish. Third, it intelligently suggests other things you might actually like. And fourth, it helps businesses predict what you're going to want to buy next. And this is the result. We are moving so far away from that old, impersonal, one-size-fits-all way of doing things. AI makes hyper-personalization possible, analyzing your behavior everywhere to create offers that feel like they were made just for you. Yep, the era of getting random junk mail is officially over. Now, building on top of that intelligence, we've got our second trend, augmented and virtual reality. For years, the biggest problem with online shopping was that you couldn't try before you buy. Well, AR is completely changing that. And believe me, customers are ready for it. A full 40% of us are willing to pay more for something if we can just see what it's like through AR first. Being able to see how that sofa actually looks in your own living room before you hit buy, well, that's a seriously powerful thing. And for the retailers, the benefits are huge. AR experiences are leading to a 25% drop in product returns. That saves businesses a fortune, and, just as importantly, it makes sure we get exactly what we were hoping for. Which, at the end of the day, gives shoppers the confidence they need to actually complete the purchase. Brands that are using AR are seeing their conversion rates jump by up to 20%. It closes that final gap between just seeing a product online and knowing it's the right one for you. On to our second theme, shopping where you are. This section is all about a huge shift in our behavior. We're not just going to websites to shop anymore. Now, shopping is just seamlessly woven into the digital spaces where we already spend most of our time. So, trend number 3 is social commerce. Think about it. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok have totally transformed from just places to share photos into these powerful digital storefronts. Brands can run ads, they can sell directly inside the app, and they can use influencers to drive sales. The whole journey, from discovery to purchase, happens in one spot. Which leads us right into trend number 4, mobile commerce. And wow, this chart really says it all. A massive 60% of all e-commerce sales now happen on a mobile device. That's it. That's why every online retailer is completely obsessed with making their site perfect on mobile. If it doesn't work on your phone, it might as well not exist. Okay, let's move on to our third section, reflecting customer values. This is a really critical evolution we're seeing.
E-commerce isn't just about the transaction anymore. To really succeed, brands have to connect with us on a much deeper level. They need to align with our personal tastes, our ethics, and our desire for a real relationship. Which brings us to trend number 5, personalization, which we kind of touched on with AI. But this quote from Accenture is just stunning. 91%. We don't just appreciate personalized offers anymore. We actually expect them. And we actively reward the brands that get it right. Next up is trend number 6, sustainability. And this is so much more than a buzzword. It's a core value that is directly impacting what we decide to buy. Shoppers are actively seeking out brands that match their eco-friendly mindset, and that's driving all kinds of innovation, from recyclable packaging to the huge boom in rental and secondhand marketplaces. Our 7th trend is the rise of subscription models. And honestly, this is just a brilliant win-win. For us, the customers, we get the ultimate convenience, automatic deliveries of stuff we use all the time. And for businesses, they get predictable sales and way better data to plan their inventory. Everybody's happy. Building on that whole idea of brand relationships, we have trend 9, influencer marketing. And yes, it absolutely works. On average, brands are seeing a return of $4 for every single dollar they spend. What's really fascinating here is that this isn't just about huge celebrities anymore. Even nano-influencers with smaller, super engaged audiences are driving major sales. It all just comes down to trust. And now for our final theme, frictionless buying and delivery. Look, all the amazing work of building a great experience can be completely destroyed by a clunky checkout or a slow delivery. So this section is all about getting rid of every last bit of friction from those final, crucial steps. Here, we're going to combine our last 2 trends, because they're really all about removing barriers. Trend 8 is quick commerce. The expectation now is basically instant gratification, right? Same day or even 1-hour delivery is becoming the new standard. Then, at the very last step, we have trend 10. Flexible payments. If a customer can't pay the way they want to, they're just going to leave. So offering more options from e-wallets to crypto is absolutely essential to stop people from abandoning their carts. So the main takeaway, the crucial point that ties all 10 of these trends together is this. The future of e-commerce is relentlessly, completely customer-centric. Every piece of tech, every business model, every single strategy. It's all about creating a more personalized, more convenient, and more valuable experience for us, the shopper. And that leaves us with one final question to chew on. As all this tech gets better and better, as shopping becomes perfectly tailored to us and instantly delivered, what qualities will we start to value the most? Will it be authenticity, human curation, or maybe something else we haven't even thought of yet? The race is on to find out.